Welcome to Tales and Trails. We are out here on a nice trail, one of our favorites in Guelph here, on a beautiful sunny day. It is so mild and so warm, I don't even have my rain layer on. And we have had snow that went from being 1 foot deep and really powdery and light. And in the last week or so, that has shrunk down to about 4 or 5 inches only. And a lot of that has happened because of how warm it's been. It's been very sunny, and we've had a lot of melt, and then we even had a bit of rain a few days ago. And so all that powdery snow got kind of weighed down with water, and it makes a little bit for some wet hiking. I gotta change my boots more often, but it also makes for really good packing snow. And that packing snow is really great for making little forts or making snowballs or snowmen or other snow creatures. And we're going to be making a snowman today too. But before we do that, I want to talk about Sadie, our friend Sadie here, and her snowman. This is one of our favorite books. We are a fan of winter, and we also love playing with snow. And I also really love this book especially because she does a great job at showing how even though we can be disappointed sometimes, if we think outside of the box and get a little bit creative, we can come up with some pretty interesting and fun solutions. And I'm always really proud of Sadie and how she managed her disappointment and solved her problem. So this book is called Sadie and the Snowman. It is written by Alan Morgan and it's illustrated by Brenda Clark. One cold winter day, Sadie made a snowman in her backyard. First she made a snowball, and then she made 2 more. Then she rolled them and rolled them until they were done. She used cookies for the eyes, an apple for the nose, and a great big banana for the smile. He was a really good snowman, and he lasted for a long time. But some birds ate the cookies, a squirrel ate the apple, and a large raccoon stole the banana. The sun came out, and the snowman began to melt. After a while, he didn't look much like a snowman at all. Sadie was sad. She missed the snowman. So, the next time it snowed, she made the snowman all over again. There was still a bit of the snowman left, so she made it into a snowball. Then she made 2 more, and she rolled them until they were done. She used crackers for the eyes, a carrot for the nose, and a nice fat zucchini for the smile. He was a really good snowman, and he lasted for a long time. But the birds ate the crackers, the squirrel ate the carrot, and a large raccoon stole the zucchini. The sun came out, and the snowman began to melt. After a while, he didn't look much like a snowman at all. But this time Sadie wasn't sad. She knew it would snow again. All that winter, Sadie made the snowman over and over again. The birds ate all the eyes, the squirrel ate all the noses, and a large raccoon stole all the smiles. The sun kept coming out and the snowman kept melting. But there was always enough of the snowman left to start all over again. Then the weather turned warmer. The sun came out earlier and it stayed out longer. Sadie worried about the snowman. She found an old blanket and made him a tent so he could hide from the sun. But the wind began to blow, and it blew and blew until finally one day the tent flew away. Spring was coming, and the snow on the ground was melting so fast the grass grew through. The snowman was melting too. Sadie took him apart and moved him under the porch where the sun couldn't see him. But even so, he kept getting smaller. After a while, he didn't look much like a snowman at all. The weather turned colder again just in time. It snowed a little during the night, and in the morning Sadie made the snowman again. There was still a little bit of the snowman left, so she made it into a snowball. Then she made 2 more, and she rolled them until they were done. She used raisins for the eyes, a peanut for the nose, and a twist of red licorice for the smile. When the snowman was finished, Sadie put him into a bowl and moved him back under the porch. He was a really good snowman, but Sadie wasn't sure how long he would last this time. The birds ate the raisins, the squirrel ate the peanut, and a large raccoon stole the licorice. The sun came out and the weather turned warm again. This time the snowman melted down all the way, and all that was left was a bowl full of water. Sadie was sad. The really good snowman was gone now for good, and she knew she would miss him. But then Sadie smiled. She knew just what to do. She poured all the water out of the bowl and into a plastic bag. Then she put the plastic bag into her freezer. And for all that summer and all that fall, Sadie didn't miss a snowman at all. She knew she would see him again. So when winter came and it snowed again, Sadie took the plastic bag from her freezer and went outside. First she made a snowball all around the ice she had saved. Then she made 2 more, and she rolled them until they were done. She used cookies for the eyes, an apple for the nose, and a great big banana for the smile. He was a really good snowman, and he lasted for a really long time. And I am so grateful that it is so warm and sunny and that we have this nice, decent packing snow. And we actually found a section of the trail that's really close to a farm field, so we actually have a huge canvas to work with. We could probably make an army of snowmen if we wanted to, but I think we'll just stick with one for today. And I hope that you're able to get out with your caregivers and find a nice walk outside somewhere and enjoy the snow while it lasts, because just like Sadie's snowman, it will melt when the spring comes. Alright, this is a nice big field, right? It's gonna be lots of snow out here that we can use. There's like a great big farm field next to this trail. Tons of snow, only a few tracks in it. Otherwise, it looks like we're the only ones here for a while. Alright, lots of really good packing snow. I think my boots are actually getting wet just from walking. That's how wet the snow is. It's gonna be perfect for rolling snowballs. Can you show us how we get started? How do we just start with one little ball? How do we make one little ball with our hands? So pick up a little bit. Oh yeah, I see what you're doing. You're sweeping it all together. Nice. And it can start really small. It's definitely easier once it's gotten a little bit bigger, because then the weight of the snowball, it does the picking up. You just need to help it in the right direction. So all you're doing is pushing it to where none of the snow has been stepped on yet. Yep, perfect. I think this is going to probably be a pretty good head. What do you think? Yeah. Nice. So we'll keep rolling it around. We'll just keep rolling it around a little bit, because this is the size of the body we've got over here. That's a pretty big bum, and then that's a decent sized middle. So we want to give him a slightly proportionate head. We don't. Okay. Oh, that's some hard work there, but we got him up on top there. Whew, all the layers are stacked. Logan's just perfecting here. All right, looks like a pretty good snowman.